Bubba on the mic, losing his mind. Shane with the stats, breaking it down in real time. Live on YouTube, black and gold loud. Steelers Dynasty podcast kicking ass. Steelers Dynasty podcast kicking ass. Steelers Dynasty podcast kicking ass.
Hey, welcome everybody to Steelers Dynasty podcast. I'm your host, Bubba Brewer, in the house. Monday night at 10 o'clock, talking Steelers football. But before we can talk about Steelers football or anything else that we'll be talking about, I can't do this show by myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce him. He is the host of West Virginia Mountaineer Football. He's my co-host on Steelers Dynasty podcast. He helps me out on the Triple B experience, giving his top 10 and his pulp culture news and rumors and all that stuff, what he knows. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, special field correspondent, Shane Stodmiller. Good evening, Shane.
I have a question for you, Bubba.
Okay.
I have a hard choice to make, and I need help making it. Do I take a shower, a cold shower, and have my balls, like, disappear for a week? Or do I just have a dirty ass? What would you do in this situation? My hot water heater was all 3 years old and it just shit the bed.
Oh
hot
no,
water
I'm
everywhere.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I would probably take a quick cold shower.
Yeah. Well, my son is smarter than I am.
God.
He heated a big thing of water in a pot, threw it in the bathtub, made it tolerable, and got cleaned up. Amish bad.
Jeez. Damn, that's crazy.
3 years
dude.
old, man. 3 years old to shit the bed.
Wow. Well, how was your lovely weekend?
It was good. Mitch had a scrimmage, so
How'd it
football
go?
season is good. Officially started. So that's interesting to see.
First game is Friday, right?
First game is Friday. So, if anybody wants to go to Slippery Rock High School and watch the Rockets play, it'll be entertaining. But I'm excited. And then following week, college football starts.
Oh, you'll be busy.
One more preseason game, and then we got some real football.
Yeah, I mean, and we'll talk about that here momentarily. But yeah, I want to give a big shout out to the boys from Swamp Cadillac for putting on a great show. I was out there. I believe when I got there from work, it looked good. It looked like there's about almost 200 people out there. They laid a foundation for maybe next year getting bigger. They're just keeping it turning. They are going to be at the winery this coming Saturday. You know what I mean? So I've been there before for seeing an AC/DC tribute band, but those guys are still they're booking themselves all the time, all over the place. I
love that ad. I mean, that looks so good.
Yeah, because it's a Cadillac. It's a cool crocodile on a Cadillac. I think it was. There's a couple of them that they have like that, but with the emblem and stuff. But they're getting booked.
The weather held off. Weather?
Well, it was there. It was started raining about 20 after 6. They played for like almost an hour and 20 minutes. They had the 5 other bands. And they had vendors, they had food trucks, they had, there was a lot of people there. So they're booked again this Saturday. They're gearing up, for their September 12th show at the Raindrop, where they're opening up for I got to always do this. Eve 6 and Saving Abel. Tickets are on sale. I haven't gotten mine yet. And this weekend I'm going to see Paul from Black Ridge, because they're doing a big festival at Indiana at the Steinfest 3. So Black Ridge is headlining that. Starts at 4:00. Black Ridge comes on at 8. Post Traumatic is a local band that's on at 6. I'd never seen them before. So I'm going to be listening to some great local music and also putting, the marketing and media stuff to work and trying to network and stuff like that, because Rockmas is what I called it. not Christmas. It's Rockmas,
Oh,
December
nice.
11th for
Nice.
Toys for Tots. I got to get in touch with everybody. We're going to be trying to get sponsorships. It's going to be Swamp Cadillac and Black Ridge. Swamp Cadillac will be opening up for the boys. Black Ridge will be ending it, and it'll be from 6 to 10 December 11th. So I got to cross my T's and dot my I's because this is not a wrestling promotion. This is a rock event, and it's all for the kids. So it'll be something. So yeah, let's get started talking about some Steelers talk because
lots to talk about.
That Jets fucking game sucked. I mean, there was a few good spots. I mean, and thank you guys for popping on and watching it with us. And when Afton come on, it was great. You know, but it was very lackluster from the week before. What was your take on that game against the Jets?
I would have been, I would say, less concerned. My concern, I wouldn't be as concerned if it was week 1 we saw that, but week one they looked like world beaters, and then they take that. But here, I mean, this is my logic. Am I batty? Because what I'm thinking, Bubba, is
no, I don't think you're batty.
We saw them go against the ones. We saw, Will Howard go against the ones, and grown ass men playing grown ass football.
Well, I mean, you had, Geno Smith on the Jets side. He was 7 for 7 for 65 yards and a touchdown. It looks like our defense, but look, we didn't have, TJ. You didn't have the big starter guys. Okay, and they were getting some pressure. It just seems like the secondary, it was getting sliced up a little bit. We haven't had, we don't have Ramsey. This Porter thing is going to get out of control if they don't sign him, and I don't think he's going to. I think he'll sit. But that's just my opinion.
You think he'll sit? Okay.
Yeah, that's just my opinion. Now, the Steelers, when they had Will Howard come in, he was 10 for 15 for 74 yards and those 2 big, huge picks. What do you think about that situation, about Will Howard, coming from the week before to last week? Do you think he dropped off a little bit?
Yeah, he did, but it's just, you'll have that. I mean, you have that with guys who've been playing for years and years. I mean, Aaron's been playing for 40 years, and he threw a pick in the playoffs. I mean, people seem to think that it's this you can have a perfect game in football, and it's just not the case.
Well, and you can't. Maybe it was speculation of Roman Wilson not running his routes, or receivers not running their routes. The week before, Roman Wilson was a lot better than he was last week. The offensive line was atrocious in their pass protection. I think it's going to take them a while to come together and gel. That is a big problem. I knew that going into this, but Broderick Jones looked terrible, and coming from that injury, he just didn't look like he had it. I think in the last 2 preseason games, he let up maybe 3 sacks already. So that's not good.
That's more concerning than the throwing interceptions in my book.
Yeah, but it's preseason, so it's not like I'm going to lose my ever living mind over this. Now they ran the ball a little bit better, just a little bit, but not. I seen a lot of positive out of the fullback position with Riley actually blocking and getting some first downs. So that's a plus. And I believe he will make the team in as a tight end fullback.
Yes, I believe so too.
I believe Heidenreich. I don't think Heidenreich's going to make the team.
I don't think so either. Practice
squad. And, I'm looking at some stuff in chat. It's just that, the Steelers were moving the ball, and those interceptions just happened. But, you know what I mean? It's not a big deal. Do they keep 4 quarterbacks? Because there's other positions that they need. And I don't know. Drew, they cut that kicker because he missed that field goal. They cut him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they added a corner and another running back from Navy today. So I don't know what's going. Yes, I don't know what's going on.
That's a head scratcher, guys. In the chat, help me out. Help me out. Try to understand why. Do they think that a couple of the backs that they have are not going to be serviceable?
I don't know. I think there's been some major injuries from some NFL running backs. Does Caleb Johnson go on a trade block and they make a trade? Like I don't know. And everybody says that Howard, you can't take it all on Howard. I understand that those picks weren't on Howard.
No,
Both
yeah.
going to Roman, he drifted and running flat. Yeah, that's what they said. We don't know about the other running back. I don't know why, especially if it's the Navy. There's 2 Navy guys. That was a guy who was in minicamp also.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, and hi Auntie, they were 7 D-backs injured when we played the Jets. Yeah, I mean, I'm not reading too much into it. I'm just Sunday they're cutting people, and realistically, Thursday night when they play the Buffalo Bills, it's going to be people that they want to keep. That's who they're going to look at. They already know who they're going to keep. I don't know anything. There could be somebody that could get cut. You know what I mean, Shane?
Absolutely, 100%.
But I don't know why they brought in another guy from Navy.
No,
You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, I never thought that he's not showing anything and they're not giving him anything to show. He's not doing anything. Now, I heard speculation that Winjin could get cut.
No.
Well, you know why? Here's why people have
Why?
wrote about it. But look, these guys are writing articles, not me. I can't write for shit. But he's only he's only a special teamer, and they're not giving him anything. And McCarthy wants guys to be like a Swiss Army knife to do multiple things. Hey, Afton.
I don't get it.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Because see? I don't know if she's agreeing with what I said. Are you agreeing with what I said, Afton? Okay. Yeah. So, with a name like that, you can't get cut. Well, and we're facing your team Thursday night, Swish, in that new lovely stadium. And Afton says Max Herman was returning better. So I mean, there's going to be competition. So
Hurleman looked good, yeah.
And Max can catch the ball too. He was catching the ball in training camp when I was down there. He was catching the ball in preseason, like in the games. But like, I mean, those stats, like I get back to the Jets game, like Howard was 10 for 15 for 74, and Drew was 11 out of 23 for 110. And they were 21 out of 38 for 144 yards, 2 interceptions, both quarterbacks. That is not good, because you know why? The pass protection fucking sucked.
Yeah,
and
tough.
Yeah, Caleb Johnson, he was 10 for 39 yards. Rico Dodwell, who looked like he ran strong, was 5 for 18. And Warren, was 5 for 17, 10 carries, 39 yards. And the receivers who had was McCray and Winstead, and those two probably aren't even making the team. So, I mean, that's just the way it goes. I just think that, and Tyrone, what's up? He said had some, drop passes. I wanted to watch it again because sometimes it's very hard for me to live stream and watch the game and really, really pay attention. You know what I mean? I just, but it's something they just look flat. The Jets weren't that good. It was, the first drive until that last touchdown that, he was on the 3-yard line and he got in, it was a pass.
Yeah.
So, Swish said he'll be there. Tickets are cheap. Okay. I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Get some buffalo wings, put somebody through a table, and walk out. Like, I don't expect much. I mean, I don't care. I mean, who cares? It's not the end of the world if we lose to the Buffalo Bills in preseason. Like, if people in preseason's like, oh, it's so great, dude. It's preseason, man.
Well, last year they went 3-0, and they,
I just wish that, like, the tackle, like Cook and Broderick Jones and Jack Driscoll, they suck. Driscoll was terrible. He's definitely getting cut. And Broderick Jones, unless they trade him, let me know. Gene's like, let me know when you want to hear my gears grind. Well, here pretty soon, you'll be popping in from out of the sky. And Tyrone said receivers dropped 5 passes. Yeah, that's not well. You know what? Those aren't the receivers that aren't going to. They're not going to make the team. He was dealing with 3rd and 4th receivers. And Roberta says, "Do you think Caleb is better than Eli?" I think they're both about the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was so into this Heidenreich local town guy, but he's not getting the opportunities when he's out there and he has to show something. And it's not gonna, I mean, it's a great hometown story. You know what I mean? If they put him on the practice squad, it's still good, you know. And I don't know how if they're gonna have Drew, you know, work with the first O line. I think the first O line should play like fucking 3 quarters because they're just not meshing right. And they said that this morning on DV. Those people are making money. I'm not. This is just my opinion. I mean, I'm not. You know what I mean? I make enough for a fucking 6-pack of Iron City. You know, but Tyrone wants Drew to start. I think Drew's playing a little better, and I think Drew, since he was drafted by McCarthy, Shane, he's probably gets a little bit more leeway than Will Howard.
Yeah, I saw a video, and it made me hopeful. Where it was a young podcaster. He's like, "Is McCarthy and Drew Aller like the 2.0 of the second coming of Aaron? I mean, how like he's maybe tweaked him a little bit. Did you attribute that to McCarthy, or is that just Drew Aller is a great athlete? Maybe we were wrong, or I was wrong."
Oh, I don't know. Hi, Claude. How you doing? Bub and Shane, which quarterback should start on Thursday? I would say Drew. I would try Drew, and let Will Howard switch up if they're going to keep those two. And they might get. You never know. They might get rid of. I don't think they're going to get rid of Mason. I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't know. I think you got to trade one of those guys, either Mason or Howard.
Well, there's a lot of teams that need This is the thing where we're not dying and needing, like other teams have quarterback problems and they're looking for somebody. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And everybody, this Eli stuff, if he has a good showing, I don't know, man. It's just there's other positions that we need. Like we are going to have, I think, 5 inside linebackers. I think they're going to keep 5. You know, they're going to keep 4 outside, and they're going to keep 7 defensive linemen. I think I'm not whatever, but it ain't good either. Yeah, I think that was just a bad. You know, I think that wasn't a good. Nothing transpired with Caleb Johnson.
Yeah.
Drew should start. Need to see him against tougher competition. Okay, here we go. Yep. Okay, Drew should start. But they're you know, I mean that's the big talk is that I don't know the Porter stuff. You know, and I had some stuff.
Did you see Ramsey chimed in?
Ramsey chimed in, but it ain't going to do any good because it's the management. It ain't McCarthy. You know what I mean? McCarthy's a first-year Steelers head coach. The staff is all first year, so that puts a lot on their plate being a first-year, you know, coming in. And then you got to try to get these players signed, and they already signed 3 players. I didn't think they were going to because people were just in the corner positions are making big money. Like I don't know, you know?
Big money.
Yeah. So the Steelers got some they got to be creative, and that's why I took this article. Okay, they have to be creative with their roster construction, Shane, and we'll know Sunday. But in this article, they kept all 4 quarterbacks.
What's the last day for to get to the 53 roster? Sunday.
Sunday. So they kept all 4 running backs. They kept 3, and they have these 3 in this article is Warren, Dodwell, and Travis Homer, because Homer can do special teams. And then they have receivers. They have 6, and they have everybody we said, and they had Caden Wingen as the 6th. But he could be cut, but they said it would be a massive black eye in an organization if he gets cut right out of camp. 4 tight ends with the fullback Riley Nowinski and Robert Toyin. And they said they might cut Robert and bring him back before the first game of the season. But the O-line is going to be 9. Faltanu, McCormick, Frazier, Spencer Anderson, Dylan Cook, Brock Huffman, Max Ianchur, Jennings Dunker, and Broderick Jones. And Max practiced today, so they're going to get Max in for Thursday night, because the way it's looking, he could, if he wouldn't have got hurt, he probably would have been your other starter. That's what they've been talking. Did you hear about anything about that, Shane?
No, I haven't, but that sounds about right.
And then 6 D-line, and with Rubio, the rookie, making it.
Yeah, Rubio's been really good. So is that Spears. He's been really, really nice to watch.
And the edges are the 4 edges that we know about. That's no change in this article. The inside linebackers are 5, like I said, with Ladainian Roberts and Carson Bruner, Patrick Queen, Wilson. Oh, excuse me. I've been sneezing for like 2 days. Yeah. And it looks like Malik Harrison will probably be the easiest one to get cut. Now, the cornerbacks, Porter's not signed. Dalen Everett, Brandon Nichols, Asante Samuel, Jamal Dean. And the safeties, Ramsey, Elliott, Brisker. And this is the one who's making himself known is Rayshawn Jenkins and Robert Spears Jennings.
Yeah, Spears Jennings he's one of my favorites. He's just he plays with I hate the term a high motor, but man, he's definitely in 5th gear all the time.
Did you see Powers Johnson might get cut from the Raiders? I think we should grab him. Okay. Yeah, and Max is our only hope. Yeah. Hi, Dave. How you doing? Here's hoping the Bills don't miss wide right getting to stadium for week 1. Oh, man. That was being a Bills fan when that happened was brutal, because I thought they were beating the Giants in that Super Bowl.
Yeah, me too. I remember in school I was, they have Super Bowl parties the week before, even though Steelers aren't in there, and you pick your team, and every year I'd pick the Bills and they'd shit the bed. Plus they were my techno team.
Dawn said Drew only had 1 good pass against the Jets. He showed poor footwork and bad accuracy on his passes. I thought his footwork was getting better from what I was told, but
he had that. He threw that one off his back foot, and it was a fucking laser.
Well, that one that he was getting sacked and he fucking went underneath and he broke free. I thought that showed a lot of elusiveness. So, and I never watched him in Penn State. I watched him in the one game where he threw a touchdown and then he threw a pick, I think it was against Oregon, and that's really all I watched him, because I didn't like Franklin at all.
No, I don't like Franklin. He's like a used car salesman.
Yeah. I don't know what you saw. Eller had 2 good throws and receivers can't catch, and the O-line couldn't. The O-line was just god awful. And Steele says pay JPJ, pay Porter. He's going to want, I bet you he wants $135 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. 4 quarterbacks. I just, in that article. And Dawn says, have been the top tier, pay him. I think they probably will. Gene says we're going to see the worst of the best of the worst. We're going to see people, you know what I mean? Homer's not even good in special teams. It was an article. I grabbed some stuff and I just use it just to, get us some kind of, me and Shane gives us something.
Get us started. About. Get our palate wet. Yeah. Appetizers.
Last time they won a Super Bowl, they had 4 quarterbacks. Yeah. People
True.
lost most made Holly's teams first game. Very nervous about the O line. I just think it's going to be taking a little bit of consistency on the O line. That's all. You know, I mean, Max. I think Max will eventually start. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming to the show. Grind his gears is our man Gene. Gene, how you doing?
You tell me. How am I doing?
Grind
How
away.
you doing? What's grinding your gears, Gene? What
All this
do you want to talk about? What did you see Thursday night?
Shit. Absolute shit.
Okay, so who do you think will make this team, and who do you think will not make Sunday's team? You know, on Sunday when they cut him.
I hope Broderick Jones is cut. I hope.
Okay.
Or just put on second tier. I'm not seeing Roman Wilson yet. Are you guys seeing him with the first?
No.
I don't know. He had a good game last week, but this week he did not against the Jets.
But would you see him staying on?
No. I think he would be under Bernard. I think.
Correct.
I think Bernard's a better receiver, I think.
Caleb Johnson probably gone. Right?
But maybe you could trade him. Maybe they would trade him. Maybe instead of trading him for for a pick next year.
Now, I was listening to your talk about Heidenreich, and I love him. Yes, hometown boy.
We all do.
But
okay,
he's not proven his pudding, so he's not getting anything. He's trying to run. You can see him try and run so hard, but he's so tiny that he can't mass up against.
I think he's running harder than Caleb Johnson when he gets the ball, but it's not equaling nothing.
Maybe. So I think he's gone. Now I'm wearing my JPJ jersey right now.
Okay.
I want him to stay, but listen, the other secondary guys you got on there are like stepping up. And so they're playing better than you right now. And it's just preseason. Wouldn't you just like ride it out a year? Like if I was an NFL player and then I go in and like I'm a guaranteed starter. But dude, I do not want to see JPJ get traded. But at the same token, there's guys playing better than him because they're actually playing. He has a back injury.
Yeah. Right. I don't think there was anything wrong with him the whole time.
So that tells me he's not in it for the team. He's in it for
of course.
The cash out, the payout.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think he gets cut. I'm not saying JPJ gets cut. I'm thinking he's trade bait at this point because they can hold on to him. So who else gets cut? Broderick Jones. He's gone. He's gone.
I don't know if they're going to cut him though.
He was terrible. He was 3 sacks in 2 games. Terrible. Almost, I think maybe 4 sacks. Just
he's the worst part of the O line, and I hate because I think he's a specimen. I think he's really good, but
his neck when you saw his neck get shoved down into his body, it made my stomach sick. And then you don't come back from that. I really don't think you can.
But
he hasn't lifted. I don't think he's lifted any weights, like heavy weights.
It doesn't matter. Like he's terrible.
Yeah. Well,
he lifts off the block.
We got some comments. Dawn.
Oh, fucking everyone on the second string. That first game, like everyone was lighting everyone up. I could say the same thing about the free safeties that were taking the place of Jalen Ramsey. Like, and pick any one of them.
I just don't think they have the money because they just paid for Keanu Benton and they weren't paying him. And I just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know where they're going to get all that money because all these other cornerbacks from other teams are making fucking 131, 132.
But Keanu Benton's the future. Like, that is a huge guy who blocks down and can get sacks. And he's learning from the best in the biz. I think cornerbacks are a dime a dozen. So look at Ward, who got paid a shit ton in Cleveland,
Right.
couldn't lock anything down.
Cleveland's in disarray because they just named fucking quarterback. They're
saying
fucking.
that
It's a shitstorm now.
I'm saying that as like an asshole point. Like, do you think you're worth that money? No, you're not. You're worth more than him, and that's like the shitty part of the NFL.
Okay, they got the money, Bubba. It's a 2027 cap hit.
No, see,
I don't know what the. I can't add my checkbook sometimes, so you don't want me to.
This is where you need Yuli on the show. We're like wicked close to the cap hit this year because of the people. Yuli has all the money figured out. He's actually really good at it. But
well, when have either of you, when have you ever seen a Steelers sign people for fucking 4 players for $100 million?
Never.
I've never seen it.
Well,
maybe one or two, not like now.
TJ, Cam,
not in the same year.
Herbig was huge. Benton was huge.
Yeah, you paid. I mean, Herbig's not even a starter, and you paid that money. I'm glad they signed him and whatever, but I mean, like, why wouldn't you go and fucking sign Porter before you sign fucking Herbig?
Because I think my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Fucking Mark needs to come on. He's been absentee for a bit. Too much pickleball. Jump on, Mark. But here's my whole point: is like,
okay, I'm listening.
We have like a shit ton of corners now. We're loaded with corners and safeties. Where why would we pay you $30 million? We're playing these guys like $1 million, $2 million. You know, no one's on like lockdown contracts.
Right.
You have to prove your point.
But why wouldn't they? But guys, why wouldn't they pay Porter before they paid Herbig? Is what I'm saying.
Because Herbig is a retard of an edge. Like, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like, he's really good.
I understand that, but I would have tried to sign JPJ. So do you think that JPJ, Shane, is pissed because he didn't get offered that money before fucking Herbig and Keanu Benton fucking got that contract? Because people do have attitudes.
Touched the nerve. I mean,
I think it did too.
I think they offered him. I think he turned it down. I think they wanted to get him done first, but I think that's just been they just haven't been able to meet in the middle.
He wants guaranteed money.
Yeah, that's it. That's just it.
And which is like kind of good. And like, I understand on the player side, and I don't understand it.
This is a big heated conversation now.
Yeah, because so if you give him guaranteed for 3 years, right? Cool, right? Give him guaranteed. Here's guaranteed $50 million.
Oh, Mark's at work. He can't join.
Loser.
I did send him a link.
Mark's.
I did send him a link. Tomorrow night, Mark will be on. I think at 7:00 tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
But see that guaranteed versus that annual. So I would have gave him guaranteed plus like a lower annual. So he gets like what? You know what I mean? Gets 15 million a year. Here's your perks and benefits. Here's your.
I understand, but I mean, in a business sense, the three of us were owners. If we were fucking Art Rooney, okay, and we're going to Omar Khan and Porter. Okay, you got Porter, you got Keanu Benton, you got fucking Herbig. Now, out of three of them, what fucking person are you going to go to first and try to get a fucking deal and make a deal? But now all these cornerbacks are getting signed for big money, and that is fucking hurting the Steelers right now because
I'm actually surprised that they didn't go Benton first.
You would have went Keanu Benton first out of those three.
Yeah,
I think you're taking too much out of the order. I think it has to do with coming to agreement. It's not.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know the art. I don't know the art of the deal.
I don't know the art of the deal either.
I don't know, but for me, I would have tried to sign Porter first, and go that way, and then get the other guys, because realistically, JPJ is your biggest starter out of all those three.
But Benton is your Cam Hayward replacement.
I understand that, but then who? Okay, but who was your JPJ replacement?
Every other person, Spears Jennings, like all those studs that we have in the backfield. I mean, we're signing all these last minute like corner safeties. You know what I mean? $1 million deal. The D line is a crusher. So I would have signed Benton first. I would have signed Herbig last.
Okay.
But I think they did Herbig because they didn't want to lose Dawson's Creek. Sorry.
Dawson Creek.
Dawson's Creek.
What? The dude from fucking Varsity Blues?
No,
He just
Dawson's
passed
Creek.
away.
Yeah.
He just
That's
passed
our
away.
other. That's
Andrew.
high.
Shane,
Smith
what would?
is-
Yeah. Well,
Highsmith
Shane, what would you?
is-
Oh, Highsmith is Dawson Creek.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the corners, okay? Ready?
Go. They're stud corner.
You got Asante Samuel Jr. playing behind Joey Porter, and he's kicking ass and taking names.
killing.
Well, that's why they can fucking say, "Hey, Joey, we're not gonna fucking sign you because Asante is recovered from his neck injury, and they got him a lot cheaper, and he could be back to form before he got hurt."
Keep
So
going.
you got Joey Porter Jr. at left corner,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jamal Dean at right corner. Those are your starters.
That's locked down.
Locked down.
Yes.
If Joey Porter Jr. leaves, it doesn't hurt my god darn feelings if Asante Samuel Jr. takes over left side.
Right.
Now,
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna go crying.
Dalen Everett is playing behind, if I'm correct. Is that right, chat? Let me look at my sheet. Jalen Everett is
See, now we got. Hold on. Loyal says, did you see
Garrett Wilson?
Did you see? Yeah. Asante got cooked by Garrett Wilson.
How many times though?
Preseason.
Yeah, preseason. Still, I mean, people are going to get cooked. Deshaun Jamison, you got Taman,
Patton,
Lunham, that Slaughter guy, and then Daryl Porter.
Slaughter won't be there.
So those are your
Maybe make some practice.
Now we're forgetting that you have
oh no, Andre.
they're nickel quarterbacks, but they cover the slot, like Brandon Eccles and Dante
Eccles,
Kent. Yeah, Eccles and Kent are those two cats.
Oh,
But
hey, Craig.
Woo!
Thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you.
Jalen Ramsey's your
God bless you.
starting nickel corner.
Dawn says Ramsey sucked ass, got burnt by everybody last year. But also, too, if our run defense stops everybody and our inside linebackers fucking do something, the secondary, and we get some blitzing and some packages, our secondary could be a help, but not a, you know what I mean? It looks good on paper. Everything looked good on paper until Porter didn't, I don't know. Here's the thing up for chat here.
Here's the thing with getting burnt. Sometimes these guys are put in a position where the coverage doesn't really match up with the the offense catches them. Like the play is like lined up that they're in like a cover two with back.
Sometimes they call the wrong play. Sometimes they get audible.
Like Jalen Ramsey will have to come up and cover the flat, but the guy goes the whole way to the edge of the, edge of the hash and makes a catch right in the gap. I mean, when you're playing zone, that's going to happen. That just it happens.
I don't like zone. I never like zone, and I'm not.
Well, I mean,
so I left at the one play from last week where they were playing I think they were playing nickel and
everybody gets burned.
Wilson came up and had to make the tackle out of the middle linebacker zone after he went into the backfield and tackled the guy at shoelace side.
Well, I do want to say
middle linebacker is actually more crucial to me than.
Tyrone says this secondary is Swiss cheese without 24. Simple, he said. This is good controversy. I love the chat. Hey, this is great, man. On a Monday night, man. Hey, man.
It's great, Tyrone, but it's just a matter of that. Come on, let's play ball.
But I will say this though. for not being able to tackle in training camp, those fucking guys were tackling. I mean, the run, I mean, I didn't see in the last 2 preseason games like huge amounts of runs for big yardage. I did not see that.
Maybe JPJ's on the pup list, so he learns how to not make penalties anymore.
No, he's on the
That's
pup
that's
list.
a joke.
Yeah, okay. His dad told him and his agent and all these other corners, they want to see what these other corners are getting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's all about, it's fucking money. It's business. I mean, it's about business. It ain't about fucking team loyalty sometimes with these guys. It's not.
So my question is, like, why wouldn't you want to play for a championship over money?
I don't know. But some people don't, though. Some people take the money. Some people fucking take the money.
Okay. Let's talk. There's a certain point where these guys' careers come to an end. They have to, that last contract or second from last contract is where they make the bulk of their income. So from a business sense, his agent's talking in his ear, like you said, his dad's talking in his ear, and he's being told, hey guys, this is a business. You got to get what you're worth. And he's holding out. As a fan, as people make, the normal guy and gal that's making $50,000, $100,000 a year
pays $400 per ticket
and pays $400. It's a hard pill to swallow.
I mean, it's money. Yeah. You know, they want to make that money. The organization wants to make that money. The NFL wants to, they want to go to 20 games a year. I mean, they're sucking it dry. I mean, and then they're using all these NFL football players, and they got to make some money because they're just using them anyway. In 10 years, they can't even fucking walk.
We should go raise your hand in the chat if you want to go watch them in Paris. We're going to go pay the money to go see.
I have no desire to go to fucking. First off, what the fuck am I going to eat over there?
Great food, probably.
Where?
No, it's not Italy. It's Paris. Fucking Paris.
Oh no, not
it's
Paris.
Great food.
What's the French? What's the French? The French never won a fucking. We always had to help them in a fucking war, in a big war. So what the fuck food do they got? I mean, what? I'm not trying to be whatever, but
do the French? They helped us in the Revolutionary. Oh, I got good.
They helped us in the French and Indian War.
And the Revolutionary War. Dude,
they did, but we had to fucking save them in World War I and World War II.
The Revolutionary War was before.
But what's the good food over there? I don't know. It ain't. What do they eat? Shane, what do they eat?
They have some pastries that are pretty good, and that's about it. But they eat snails. Snails have parasites, so.
Yeah, I mean, for the food, to go over there to get something to eat, like.
Yeah, but Woody, 25 million is a far cry from 120 million.
Correct.
He's not going to get. He's not. Who? You mean Porter?
Porter.
He wants.
Think about it like this: someone
wants 30-some million a year. He doesn't want the 27 to 28.
Yeah.
See, why wouldn't you give him 25 a year?
Because he's not going to take it
with guarantees.
It'd have to be guaranteed. He wants the same contract that these others.
Oh, 25 a year. Okay. I'm sorry, Woody.
You know how they get. Like when TJ Watts got, when he got signed, somebody 3 days later fucking beat him out. It's all whatever. It's all fucking, yeah.
Angie Steele is right. They just have pastries. And
they don't have shit.
Is fake. It's an American thing. French
fries
are American.
I just, there's nothing over there.
Ever.
That's all they have? Oh, hey, Mark, see you later. See you at 7 o'clock tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
I don't know.
Mark's like, I've been to France.
He probably has. Because his agents once paid, and it ain't up, yeah. Look.
Oh, she's calling me off for saying stupid shit about French food. I don't know. Okay. I've been to New Orleans, and I had
look 4 year at 100.
I've had one of those pastries that they have down there,
60,
really good.
65
or beignets.
That could be Tyrone, but I think he would want probably 73 guaranteed, and probably closer to 130 or 133. New Orleans.
I know it's not the same thing.
Well, you guys are going to laugh, but I went to fucking Texas Roadhouse the first time ever, and the rolls are delicious. I've
rolls
never
are
been to Texas.
fantastic.
I've
We
never
just
been
get
to
rolls.
Texas Roadhouse in my entire life.
We just go and buy rolls. You get rolls to go. You get 3
Oh,
boxes.
I
and you're
had 2
done.
rolls, and I don't even eat butter. And then I did Tammy's like, do the butter, and I was full, and I got a burger. I didn't even get a
We
steak.
just order rolls. We don't
I
even get-
cannot believe you went to Texas Roadhouse.
Yeehaw.
And you're
I've
like,
never been there. You know what the fucking turnoff is too much country music.
why?
I'm not into country music. I'm a headbanger, but the service, there was a ton of people. I think there was like 40 to 50 people in their staff in Indiana. It was packed, and Swamp Cadillac didn't have VFW's cook left, so I was hungry.
So I have to turn this back around.
Okay, sorry, I was talking
We went
rolls.
down to food.
No.
Yeah, we went down to food because of Paris. Like, I don't want to go to Paris.
Yeah, no one wants to go to Paris.
Mm-mm.
But what do you see them readjusting and actually doing in this third preseason game? Like, are we going to see the number ones this time?
If we do, it's going to be the offensive lineman, and that's
You're
it.
going to see guys that are going to get cut, get a couple
Yep.
plays to make them feel good about themselves before they
Try to get a job
to
somewhere else, or try to make the practice squad, or they're going to try to get some consistency with that O line, because this O line right now is fucking
shit.
god off.
Here's
It's
one last little caveat for you. Think about this. Wrap your head around this. Some of these guys
I don't know what that means.
are playing in this third preseason game so they can get paid more in college.
What?
Is that
Wait a
is
minute.
that
Wait a
tru-
minute.
Is that
wait,
truth?
Wait. What?
They-
Go with that.
They
Some
have
of these
another.
guys might be able. There has been some court decisions where these guys are going to be able to go sign with, Virginia Tech's one of those teams. James Franklin said he'll welcome some ex-NFL players if they get cut, because they'll be eligible for one last year if they
What?
graduated in the
I never heard of that.
2022 season.
I thought that lawsuit with that guy, the quarterback guy, scrubbed that. They're like, no. Once
No,
you go,
there's still a
Well, you know the
possibility.
college stuff. See, I don't even know anything about that.
It's
So
a
they
you
could
could
make-
be in the.
they could make
That's
money.
crazy.
Bubba, it's a shit ton of money. Like, I can
Yeah.
go get third round pick or fourth round pick for $100,000. I could stay in college for $2 million.
Speaking of Paris, Joey wasn't bad. Hey, Joey. He went into the shithole. Ireland. Yeah, Joey was. I didn't tell you guys this. I was on TikTok live. I did TikTok live last night, and this fucking chick tried to fucking race bait me, and I go, you're fat shaming me, and she was getting all these violations. And it was an African American girl from fucking Atlanta, and she's like, I got 3 jobs. And I'm like, yeah, well, 2 of them is a waitress and a stripper. And I said, you're not good at either if you got 3 jobs. Like, and then Tammy came in the door, and she's like, she's race baiting you, because Tammy was listening in the living room, and she's like, she's race baiting you because TikTok is a totally different vibe than this. This stuff.
Why would I race bait you because you're fat?
No, she was trying. She's like, she had half shirt on. I mean, Joey Lawrence was on there. He could tell. The chick was like looking.
Joey
she was
Lawrence
like,
from Blossom.
yeah, but she was.
Whoa!
But I mean, Lawrence was on there last night. There was some people from that I knew that was on there, because TikTok, you got a different handle. But this chick was trying to do some shit, and then I'm like, I had to fucking she was like, she was calling me Peter Griffin, and I'm like, fuck you. That's what I was saying.
Peter Griffin.
I'm like, fuck you. And then she said something about my hair. I took my hat off. I go, my hair is real, because she had a fucking wig on.
Oh no,
Dude, that's
no.
I want to be on that next
Oh,
time.
I missed that.
Just
I was
I-
backing up water from
Dude,
exploding.
I was bringing
Oh, I
people
missed
on.
this.
I bring people on and talk like
It made
it's
me happy.
like it's like David Letterman show, like what you do on TikTok live. And I tried to get AB Shane. I sent him an invite, and I got declined twice by AB.
Oh, we're getting AB on this show.
We're getting AB on if it's gonna kill me.
Dude, it'd be
Uh-oh.
hilarious as shit. And we'll just
If I
talk
get to
about
France, I'm going to Longchamps. What's Longchamps?
it's
Is that a restaurant?
yeah. Sorry. I have to
Dude,
look it
there's
up,
people
but-
trying to go to this game in Paris.
I
God
wouldn't-
bless you
I wouldn't-
guys.
Yeah, it's
I
Paris
can't.
is
It's
cool.
Hey, the home opener is Willie Parker at the Terrible Tailgate.
Oh shit!
I'll tell you what. I
shit.
think they'd be better off playing in Harrisburg.
No.
At Hershey Park.
Yeah,
Penn
Hershey
State.
Park.
I'd see Steelers play at Penn State.
That'd be cool.
I don't want to go. I'm too
Want
old to
Coke?
go. It just
Want ice cream?
going to a Steeler game is a young man's sport.
Penn State's awesome.
It's good.
Penn
Milkshake.
State's awesome.
See?
Eye drops, the creamery.
Did you see that? That guy was so fucking nerdy as shit. I'm like, I knew that guy.
He was.
I knew that guy.
He was getting broads coked up and just having a fucking grand time. He was bad dude. He's a bad dude.
That haircut flipped up. Like he didn't even have hair.
Yeah, he's a bad dude.
Spiffy.
I think it's funny. Oh, so we won't go into the Penn State gate. Part 3.
We are cokeheads.
We are
cokeheads.
Coked up.
White out.
And what's funny is the Mountaineers are doing a whiteout for Pat White.
Oh, that's funny.
His jersey retired the first game of the season. So, a lot of cocaine jokes.
Yep. If anybody's going to the home opener, Willie Parker will be at the Terrible Tailgate party. I just saw it advertised. So
I'll be at the home opener.
I know you will be. I'm doing live. I'm going live.
This has been a fun show. I can't believe it.
Well, because Gene's on.
It's not because I'm on. It's because we are all on as a family together.
It's a big family. And I got the stuff mailed. Roberta and Craig, your stuff I should be coming to you. So I got Craig got his hat and I threw a koozie in there for you, Craig, so you can have your sarsaparillas.
Bubba, I have a request from you.
Okay.
I want you to go get me those first 5 Marvel comics that come out, the Kevin Smith novels.
Oh, you want the Star Wars ones?
Yeah, if you can get them from your shop, get me a copy of each one.
Do you want a copy of every issue?
It's 5 episodes or whatever.
Okay.
5 issues.
Yeah, because my comic book store, I mean, I'm going on a tangent. They don't have the variation covers. It'll be just like one cover. Okay, I'll get them for you.
The first 5 issues.
Okay, you don't have a comic book store up in your neck of the woods?
Fuck no, dude.
Wow.
We
got a Tractor Supply.
Well, we got a comic book store, but it's
but
they don't have a lot of comics.
84 lumber.
No, we don't have an 84 lumber, but
yeah, I got one up here. It doesn't let you work there if you have beards.
Well, really? Wow. So it's nice to have a podcast that's level-headed. Now I know that's not true.
Nah, you're full of shit, Steel.
Steel, you're funny.
No.
I'm not level nothing. But tomorrow night, 7:00, Mark will be back from his 2 weeks of working because hopefully I can get some overtime during the day, and then I can I'll be here. So, and then I'm just trying to get some stuff done. And then Wednesday, me and Shane will be getting ready, and then we're gonna have to pick a time next week when we do our picks with Afton and whoever else. Gene, if you want to come on, we're gonna keep it like five people.
Yep.
Maybe JT, maybe 6. Because Mark can't come on because he'll be working. But
what are you doing?
We're gonna picks the Steeler games.
Season.
Oh,
season picks, man. Okay. Mr. Wood said he don't like Gene's viewpoint on cornerbacks, but everything else agreed on. Life would be boring.
Why? Well,
it was probably
agree to disagree.
Oh, this is yes. Every time I fuck up, man, Dawn doesn't forget.
George
I was doing the fucking live stream and I called Owen. I called Roman Wilson catch by Owen Wilson, and I'm never gonna, and I did it sober. I mean, I'm never gonna hear the end of it. So,
are you an Owen Wilson fan, Gene?
I like Owen Wilson.
What's wrong with Owen Wilson?
Nothing. But I called Roman Wilson Owen Wilson the other day.
But is Owen Wilson better than Luke Olson?
I like Luke.
I like Luke in Idiosyncrasy. Wasn't he good in Blue Streak?
Owen's too good.
The original first runs of Transformer. Oh, nice.
Terrible takes overreaction.
Yes, pods have
Wait.
been bad lately. Yes, pods have been bad lately. Terrible
Explain
takes.
that.
Shake 'em up.
Explain
Is
that,
it?
Tyrone.
Oh yeah, we've been overreacting. We just do that to get heat.
Almost is a great name.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and he caught. He should have caught a pass last week, and I just named it. You mean that guy? Not sure. I mean, Wedding
Not
Crashers.
sure. Yeah,
So he's
not
part
sure.
of Wedding Crashers.
No,
So who's his other partner? Hopefully it's fucking DK
Not-
Metcalf, and then they go
not-
and crash weddings.
not sure is Idiocracy.
Mm.
So that's Luke.
Well, Luke, what other movie was he in? He was in something else. No,
Royal
he's talking about other
Tenenbaums.
pods. Oh, I don't. The only other pod that I listen to is DB. I listen to DB and Mark. That's the only Steeler podcasts I listen to. There's so many of them. I can't. You know what I mean? I would like to listen to a podcast.
The fan causes erectile dysfunction.
I'm just trying to get us. I'm just trying to get us to 1,000. So we're close to 870 subscribers. So we're like 130 away, a little over 130 away from 1,000, and we're trying to get that before they turn the YouTube channel shit February of 2025. Because Mark says he's like, you got to get that 1,000, so you're grandfathered in. And I said, I'm trying.
See,
Huh?
you need to.
What?
Who would be the best clip artist ever?
I'm going to say you.
I can do it. You guys have to let me do it. It'd be hilarious.
What do you want to clip? Oh, we can't clip the Coke fucking shit with all our noses. I mean, geez.
Dude, you should see. Here's like the funny part. I'll leave this on you.
Okay.
I spelled this. Hold on. I can't.
I used to listen to my podcast, not anymore.
Nah, don't listen to myself.
There's a lot. It's like 6 hours a week.
Yeah.
I don't like listening to myself because I don't think I'm funny.
Hey, Bubba.
Yes.
Tell me a joke. I'm gonna write it for you.
I don't have a joke. I just do funny things.
I'm just gonna ask you to say a joke. Just repeat it.
Oh, so knock knock.
Who's there?
I don't know.
I don't know who.
I don't know because I can't get up to the door because I'm too fucking lazy.
All right.
No, that was good. I just made that up.
See, that's a good joke. I was gonna say like the best ones are like.
I think the best stuff is when you're not. Your best joking is when you're not trying to be jokey. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Guy walks into a bar at a wrestling show.
Okay.
He got knocked out.
That's a joke?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, okay.
He went into a corner. A guy walks into a bar.
Oh, thank you.
It hurt.
I tried to.
It hurt.
Well, on that note, that's good. I got knocked out.
Telling you.
No, okay. Well, I would always want to do stand up, but I don't know if I don't think I'm. We're
gonna get demonetized anyways because your TV's playing in the background and it's I don't know what it's playing though.
What are you
It's
talking
gonna
about?
be demonetized. No, mine.
Yeah.
Why?
No, we're not. That ain't no.
It's not gonna
I'm teasing. It's fine.
That's the planet Earth.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, Dawn's like, before we get out of here, what do you call a bar without bar stools?
It's
Oh no, Dawn. What do you call a bar without bar stools? A fruit stand.
Oh, before I get out of here, and I'm gonna bitch about this. Did you see Walt Disney? Walt Disney has logos now for NFL teams. Did you guys see that real quick before we get out of here?
Pull it up. Let's see it.
Yeah. And you know who got Darth Vader? The fucking Raiders. And all these Marvel characters. You know who the fuck we got? Give a guess. I'll give you guys a guess. Shane, give me a guess on who it is for the Steelers.
I would say Buzz Lightyear.
No.
for Marvel?
Disney. Disney owns everything. So, Gene, what would be the Steelers fucking Disney character when they do like shirts and shit for like
Goofy.
Steelers?
I don't know. Gene, pick one.
Hold on. I'm thinking.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but this fucks me off.
Pull it up.
It's this motherfucker right here. That's who the Steelers fucking. character is. Is that the arch nemesis of Mickey Mouse or fucking
That's like Steamboat Willie shit.
hell Steamboat? I don't know. That's fucking ridiculous.
That's Mickey Mouse's first nemesis. I think is
It ain't Jar Jar Binks. No. Is it Pete from the Goofy?
Yes.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It's Big Pete, but he's originally from.
It could be.
He's
I would
originally
like the. How about the evil person from Little Mermaid? The big heavy.
Well, dude, it could be fucking Baloo from fucking Jungle Book for all I care.
That would be good.
But I don't even know who the fuck this guy looks like. This guy looks like he could be a drunk character on fucking from High Tops, getting ready to go get something to drink to go to a game.
See, I would appreciate Baloo. That's actually
Baloo
a good call.
one.
Baloo? Yeah, Baloo would be cool. Fucking have him in a Steeler jersey. Fucking having a case of fucking Iron City on his shirt.
How about
How
Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins? That'd be a better character.
Well, that'd be good because he'd be going down the chimneys, fucking putting terrible towels in Cleveland and Cincy and Baltimore.
My digger dirty would be Duder from Bedknobs and Brooms.
We can't even get a female. We can't even get fucking like Pocahontas or something. Pocahontas with a fucking, she'd be like a warrior, having two fucking, a bow and two knives and stabbing the shit out of fans from Cleveland and fucking.
We're not stabbing anyone.
Well, it's all fictional. Pocahontas is all fictional.
Go watch the scene from Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
I remember watching that at the drive-ins. Okay, we're getting out of here because we'll fucking talk for hours. So everybody in the chat, thank you guys so much. Gene, thanks for coming on. We'll be back tomorrow. Mark will be hosting at 7 p.m. and then we'll be talking about JPJ and fucking who the Steelers are going to keep and all that stuff 24. Tomorrow night. Well, they're probably going to sign him, but they're just a lot of drama, Okay, so guys, thank you guys so much. Shane, see you. Gene, always a pleasure. Chat, we love you. Thank you guys. We will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.